It might sound strange, but the first 30 minutes after you wake up could be the most dangerous time of your day, especially for your brain. That quiet window when you're still shaking off the fog of sleep might silently set the stage for something life-altering, a stroke. It's not about whether you're taking your medications, eating well, or staying active. You could be doing everything right and still walk straight into danger, simply because of what you do or don't do right after waking up. Why? Because science shows that during this early morning period, your blood pressure naturally spikes, your cortisol levels surge, and if you're over 60, your blood vessels may not adjust the way they used to. That's when trouble can strike. In fact, research from the American Heart Association shows stroke risk is up to 50% higher in the morning than at night. And yet, very few seniors are ever told about this. But here's the good news. You're not powerless. You don't have to live in fear of what might happen next. Just a few tiny changes to your morning routine, each one taking less than 10 minutes, can dramatically shift the odds in your favor. Instead of rushing through your morning or skipping steps, what if those first few minutes became your personal shield? What if, by simply adjusting your wake-up habits, you could lower your stroke risk, sharpen your memory, and stay more independent? That's what we're about to explore. So here's what we're going to do. We're counting down 8 simple morning habits, each one backed by science, each one designed to protect your brain, your heart, and your independence. They're easy to try, they don't cost a thing, and most take less than 10 minutes. Some can be done without even leaving your bedroom. If you've ever wondered, what can I actually do to stay sharp, steady, and strong in my 70s, 80s, or beyond? This is it. These are the exact kinds of changes that give you real control over your health, and you don't have to do all 8 at once. Even starting with just 1 or 2 can begin to lower your risk of stroke and improve your circulation from day one. So as we go through them, think about your own mornings. Which habits are already part of your routine? Which ones do you think you need to add? Feel free to share in the comments. It helps others feel inspired when they see what's working for you. All right, let's get into it. Because the very first habit, it's something so simple, so small, that you might not believe how powerful it actually is. Let me ask you something simple. When you wake up, what's the first thing you reach for? Is it your phone? Maybe your glasses? Or that hot cup of coffee waiting in the kitchen? What if I told you the most important thing your body needs before you even sit up is a glass of plain water? Now, I know it sounds basic, but this one tiny step can have a major impact on your stroke risk, especially in the first 30 minutes after waking. Here's why. During the night, as you breathe and sweat, your body loses water. Even if you don't feel thirsty, you wake up mildly dehydrated. And for seniors, that matters more than most people realize. Dehydration causes your blood to become thicker, and thicker blood moves more slowly, making it harder for your heart to pump and increasing the risk of a clot forming. Since most strokes are caused by blood clots, this simple act of drinking water becomes a quiet line of defense. Instead of jumping out of bed, try this. Keep a glass or bottle of room temperature water on your nightstand. As soon as you wake up, take small sips. 8 to 12 ounces is plenty. This rehydrates your system, supports circulation, and helps thin the blood just enough to ease pressure on your arteries. Plus, it's great for your kidneys, your brain, and even your digestion. Many people report feeling less dizzy or groggy just by doing this first thing. And if you take morning medications, drinking water becomes even more essential. Without it, your meds may not absorb properly and may take longer to work or not work at all. Think about it this way. Instead of starting your day dry and sluggish, you're giving your body a smooth, supported start, something your heart and brain will thank you for. Do you already drink water first thing in the morning? If not, try it tomorrow. Set that glass by your bed tonight and give your brain a head start the moment you open your eyes. Now here's a habit that takes less than a minute, but can prevent a fall, a scare, or even a stroke. What do you usually do when you wake up? Do you swing your legs out of bed and stand up right away? Most people do. But for older adults, that sudden shift can be risky. You see, when you've been lying down all night, your blood tends to pool in the lower part of your body. If you sit up or stand too quickly, gravity pulls your blood downward before your heart and brain have time to adjust. That's when you might feel lightheaded, a little dizzy, or worse. Your vision goes blurry, your knees buckle, and suddenly you're grabbing for balance. This is called postural hypotension. And for seniors, it's one of the top hidden causes of morning falls and silent strokes caused by sudden drops in brain blood flow. But here's the fix. Before you stand up, pause for 30 seconds. Sit on the edge of your bed, place your feet on the floor, take a few deep breaths, let your body catch up. It might feel like you're wasting time, but you're actually giving your heart and brain a moment to reset. You're letting your blood pressure stabilize instead of crash. So instead of leaping into your day, give your body a chance to transition. Think of it as warming up your engine before hitting the gas. And if you combine this with habit one, drinking a glass of water while you're still seated, you're already 2 steps ahead in protecting your circulation and brain. Small habit, big payoff, especially if you live alone or just want to stay steady, safe, and strong for as long as possible. Take a moment to notice. What's your first thought when you wake up? Is it calm and peaceful, or do the to-do lists start racing through your mind? Doctor's appointments, errands, phone calls, medications. For many people over 60, mornings don't feel quiet. They feel overwhelming. And when your mind feels rushed, your body follows. Your heart rate rises, your blood pressure creeps up. And that stress, it doesn't just feel bad, it can be dangerous. Here's why. The moment you wake up, your body releases a hormone called cortisol. It's part of your natural wake-up system. But too much cortisol, especially in the morning, raises blood pressure and increases inflammation. That combination quietly strains the arteries leading to your brain. So how do we fix that? With 5 minutes of deep, steady breathing, that's it. No fancy apps, no equipment, just you, your breath, and a little stillness. Here's a simple rhythm to try. Inhale slowly for 4 seconds. Hold that breath for 4 seconds. Exhale gently for 4 seconds. Pause for 4 more seconds. Repeat. You can do this sitting up in bed, in a chair, or even standing at the window with morning light on your face. It's not about perfection, it's about calm. These slow, rhythmic breaths help activate your parasympathetic nervous system, the rest and restore side of your body. Blood vessels relax, your heart slows slightly, your circulation opens up, and just like that, you've shifted your system into a safer, healthier place. Seniors who practice morning breathing often report feeling clearer, more focused, and even sleeping better at night. And when you combine it with hydration and a gentle wake-up, you're building a quiet foundation of strength without lifting a finger. So tomorrow, before the rush starts, give yourself 5 minutes. Just breathe. Let your body know it's safe. That one peaceful pause may do more for your brain than you realize. If there's one habit every senior should build into their morning routine, it's this one. Check your blood pressure, not after breakfast, not after coffee, within an hour of waking up, before you do anything else. You might be thinking, I feel fine. Why would I need to check it so early? Because that's exactly when most strokes happen. See, your blood pressure doesn't stay the same all day. It follows a rhythm. And in the morning, your body naturally produces hormones to wake you up, like adrenaline and cortisol. That causes your blood pressure to rise. For people over 60, especially those with hypertension, this morning surge can be sharp, too sharp. One major study showed that if your systolic pressure jumps more than 55 points after waking, your risk of stroke nearly triples. And here's the kicker. You probably won't feel it. High blood pressure is called the silent killer for a reason. No pain, no warning signs, just a ticking clock. That's why checking your BP first thing gives you power. It shows you what's happening inside your body before symptoms ever appear. Use a cuff-style monitor on your upper arm. Those tend to be more accurate than wrist models. Sit calmly for a minute. Take two readings a minute apart. Write them down in a small notebook or use an app, and track your numbers over time. It's not just about one bad day, it's the patterns that matter. If your readings are consistently high, your doctor can adjust your treatment before things escalate. Think of it this way. Instead of waiting for a stroke to tell you something's wrong, you're getting the message early, quietly, safely, at home. Many seniors who track their blood pressure daily say it gives them peace of mind. It turns fear into action and action into prevention. So tomorrow, before the news, before the coffee, just check. 1 minute, one number. That tiny habit could save your brain. Now let's talk about something that most people skip, but your brain wishes you wouldn't. When you wake up in the morning, how does your body feel? Are your shoulders stiff? Does your neck feel tight? Do your hips creak a little when you move? You're not alone. As we age, our muscles and joints naturally stiffen overnight, especially if we've stayed in one position for hours. But here's what most people don't realize. That morning stiffness doesn't just affect how you feel. It can affect how well your brain gets blood. Your neck and shoulders are home to major arteries that carry oxygen-rich blood to your brain. If those muscles are tight, they can compress those arteries and reduce flow. And poor circulation to the brain is a quiet contributor to stroke, dizziness, and memory fog. The good news: a short, gentle stretch, just 2 or 3 minutes, can make a big difference. Start with your neck. Slowly roll your head in a circle, first clockwise, then counterclockwise. Keep it gentle, no jerking, no rushing. Then move to your shoulders. Shrug them up toward your ears. Hold. Drop them down. Then roll them backward and forward a few times. If you can, add a seated hip stretch. While sitting on your bed or a chair, bring one ankle to rest on the opposite knee. Lean forward just a little until you feel a soft stretch in your hip. Hold, then switch sides. These movements open space in your body. They release pressure. They wake up your circulation and help oxygen reach your brain more efficiently. Some seniors even keep light resistance bands nearby to assist with stretching, especially in the hips and lower back. It doesn't have to be intense, just consistent. Instead of jumping into your day with tight frozen muscles, imagine starting with warmth and flexibility. You'll feel more alert, more balanced, and less likely to stumble or strain. So tomorrow, before you leave the bedroom, give your neck, shoulders, and hips a little attention. A few mindful stretches might be the simplest way to keep your brain sharp and your body safe. You've probably heard that breakfast is the most important meal of the day. But for stroke prevention, it's not just about eating, it's about what you eat. Let's break it down. After a full night's sleep, your blood vessels are tighter, your body is slightly dehydrated, and your blood pressure naturally runs higher in the morning. That means your arteries, and especially the ones feeding your brain, are under more stress. Now imagine starting your day with a salty breakfast. Processed cereal, toast with cheese, canned soup, or even light breakfast bars. These are packed with sodium, and sodium causes your blood vessels to constrict even more, pushing your morning blood pressure dangerously high. Instead of giving your body what it needs, that salty meal puts your brain at risk, especially if you already have high blood pressure. So what's the better choice? Start your day with foods that are rich in potassium and magnesium, two powerful minerals that naturally relax your arteries and help keep your blood pressure stable. Potassium works by helping your body flush out excess sodium. Magnesium helps open up blood vessels, improving blood flow to your heart and brain. Together, they're like a natural support team for your circulation. Here are some simple brain-healthy breakfast ideas. A banana with a handful of almonds or pumpkin seeds, whole grain toast topped with avocado, oatmeal sprinkled with chia seeds, walnuts or sliced berries, a smoothie made with spinach, Greek yogurt, banana, and a touch of cinnamon, and don't be fooled by labels. Even foods that say healthy or light can hide loads of sodium. Always check the actual numbers. The American Heart Association recommends no more than 1,500 milligrams of sodium per day for older adults. A single processed breakfast can easily pass that limit. So tomorrow, before you reach for something quick, ask, is this feeding my brain or quietly stressing it? Because instead of eating what's fast and familiar, you could be nourishing your body with something simple that protects your arteries, fuels your brain, and helps you stay steady all day long. Let's keep it simple. You don't need to power walk, break a sweat, or hit the gym. Just move your body. Lightly, gently, first thing in the morning. Because here's the truth, your body has just spent 7 or 8 hours lying still. If the first thing you do is go sit at the kitchen table or on the couch, your circulation stays sluggish. And for older adults, that slow start can quietly raise the risk of stroke. But when you take a short walk, even for just 10 to 15 minutes, you wake everything up. Your heart starts pumping, oxygen moves to your brain, your blood vessels stretch and open, and you set the tone for a healthier day. Studies show that seniors who walk daily have lower risks of both ischemic and hemorrhagic strokes. Walking also helps improve balance, reduce inflammation, stabilize blood sugar, and support your memory. And it doesn't have to be outside. You can walk in place, pace the hallway, step out on the porch. Whatever works for you. If you do have the chance to step into the sunlight, even better. Natural morning light helps regulate your sleep-wake cycle, boost your mood, and support your body's natural rhythm. Think of it this way. Instead of jumping straight into your tasks or distractions, take just a few minutes to check in with your body, to move, breathe, and reconnect. Many people say that short walk becomes their favorite part of the day. A quiet moment before the noise begins. A way to feel strong before life asks you to give energy to others. And if walking feels difficult at first, start small. 2 minutes, then 4. Build up slowly. Every step is progress. So tomorrow morning, while the world is still quiet, give yourself that gentle movement. Walk not to burn calories, but to protect your brain, fuel your heart, and remind yourself you're still in control. Of all the habits we've talked about, this might be the most important and the easiest to overlook. If your doctor has prescribed blood pressure medication, the time you take it matters. And for most people, that time is first thing in the morning. Why? Because the majority of strokes happen early in the day, right when your blood pressure naturally surges. And if your meds are delayed by even a few hours, your protection window may already be closing. Think of your medication like a shield. It doesn't work unless it's in place before the threat arrives. That's why consistency is key. When you take your medication at the same time every morning, ideally with that first glass of water, you help your body stay ahead of those risky blood pressure spikes. And skipping? That's not an option. Even if you feel fine, especially if you feel fine. Because here's the truth, feeling fine is often the result of the medicine working, not a sign you don't need it anymore. So don't make the mistake of thinking, I'm okay today, I'll skip it. That decision, repeated enough times, can quietly unravel all the progress you've made. Instead, make it automatic. Use a daily pill organizer. Set a reminder on your phone. Pair it with another habit, like stretching or brushing your teeth. Keep your bottle by your bed if that helps. Some seniors even use simple medication tracking apps to stay on schedule and share their logs with family or their doctor. It's not about being perfect. It's about staying consistent. And if you ever forget a dose, don't panic. Just get back on track the next day. No guilt, no shame. Just forward. Because missing one pill might feel harmless, but taking it every day, that's power. That's protection. That's you doing everything in your control to stay sharp, steady, and independent. So tomorrow, let this be the habit you never skip. One sip, one pill, one step toward a stronger morning. You've just learned 8 habits. None of them are complicated. None require a big budget. But every single one has the power to protect your brain, calm your heart, and help you stay in control of your health starting tomorrow morning. And here's the most important thing. These habits only work if you use them. Knowing is not enough. You have to do them. Not perfectly, not all at once, but one at a time, day by day, until they become as routine as brushing your teeth or pouring your morning coffee. Because here's the truth. We don't get to choose our age, but we do get to choose how we show up for ourselves each day. And the first 30 minutes after waking, that's your golden window. That's your opportunity to build strength quietly, consistently, without waiting for a scare. So start small, pick one habit today, then add another next week. Before you know it, you'll be building mornings that fuel your mind, support your body, and protect the life you've worked so hard to build. May your days be light, may your mornings be strong, and may your heart stay steady, no matter what life brings. Which of these habits are already part of your routine, and which ones are you going to try tomorrow? Let us know in the comments. Your story might be the reason someone else takes that first step. And if you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more science-backed health tips made especially for older adults. Because you don't just want to live longer, you want to live well. And it all starts with how you care for yourself each and every morning.